The World Bank has some somber news for India. By somber, I mean bad news. World Bank projected one of the most optimistic contractions for India. Then they revised their projections to say that India would contract at 3.2%. Well, they have more bad news. Let's take a look. Welcome back to Be Rich. What does the World Bank say? The World Bank says that credit impairment is going to come in a large method. That means Indians don't have access to credit. Banks, both public sector and private sector banks, are not lending. NPAs will rise and people will not get new jobs. And this is going to create more trouble. And what they say is credit risks will play out. And as I have said in many times, the lower rungs of society may not repay the money on time. This could put non-banking finance companies under a lot of pressures. Since most of the non-banking finance companies have back-to-back facilities with public sector banks would also be under pressure because of this COVID pandemic and the no response from the central government in form of direct stimulus. This means more Indians could slip into poverty, and all the hard work done over the last 15 years in pulling millions out of poverty could lose. What they say in a revised projection is that India will have a steeper contraction without giving a number. More and more people are coming around and agreeing that Pranab Sen could be right. Pranab Sen says with a 6% inflation, the Indian economy could contract by 12.5%. This means that the value of real estate will fall. And if the value of real estate falls, it means the bank's collateral will come down. As collateral shrink, banks will be under enormous pressure to recover money. The World Bank projects that because of contraction, tax revenues will come down and government's expected tax revenues will not be met. This means the fiscal deficit will increase to 6.6% of GDP instead of the projected 3.5% of GDP. This means debt to GDP will rise and India's borrowings will rise. That means India could land up being at 89% of GDP as loan by the year 2023, and this is a worrying sign for the Indian rupee. The another thing it says is because of migrants moving from one place to the other, a large section of people could be left out of the food aid program, as the food aid program is straitjacketed and depends on the ration card. Some migrant laborers have transferred ration card from one state to another. Some have it in their old state. In transit, they could lose their ability to demand for food. This means that more people could sink into poverty. This is what people like me and Pranab Sen have been saying for a long time, and the World Bank finally seems to have woken up and smelled the coffee. Unless Nirmala Sitharaman wakes up and changes things, India is going to sink deeper and deeper, and people are going to get poorer and poorer. Thank you. If you like this video, hit the like button, press the subscribe button of my channel, and turn on the bell notification. It's not enough if you subscribe to my channel. Kindly persuade your friends and relatives to subscribe to this channel if you feel this channel is good for them. If you use Kindle, the Kindle link for my books are given below. But if you insist on buying a hard copy, their WhatsApp number is given below. If you send a message, my team would get back to you. At the very end, if you would like to get in touch with me, please send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for supporting Be Rich.